After the hardware, let's now look at the software. We start with Mac OS. Mac OS is an operating system developed by Apple primarily for its Mac computers. It was introduced to the market in 2001 for desktop and laptop computers. It's the second most widely used desktop operating system after Microsoft Windows and ahead of Chrome OS. The development of Mac OS has gone through three different stages, from Mac OS X until 2011, then OS X until 2016, and now Mac OS. This is the 13th major release of Mac OS, the desktop and server operating systems for Mac computers. The word Sierra is named after the Sierra Nevada mountain range in California. This operating system is made for the following products: iMac, late 2009 or later. MacBook, late 2009 or later. MacBook Air, late 2010 or later. MacBook Pro, mid-2010 or later. Mac Mini, mid-2010 or later. Mac Pro, mid-2010 or later. iOS. iOS. It is a mobile operating system that powers many of the company's mobile devices, including the iPhone. iOS is the world's second most widely installed mobile operating system, after Android. Apart from the iPhone, iOS also powers the iPod Touch and the iPad. This operating system was first unveiled in 2007 for the first generation of the iPhone. Since then, it has been releasing major versions annually. tvOS. This is an operating system developed by Apple for the Apple TV as a digital media player. It was released in 2015 with the fourth generation of the Apple TV, which supports third-party applications. watchOS. The Watch operating system is the operating system of the Apple Watch, developed by Apple. It was first released in April 2015, along with the Apple Watch. It has gone through major improvements since it was released, with each version having specific features included. Some of the supported health metrics include heart rate, menstrual cycle status, speed duration, maximal aerobic capacity, electrocardiogram, blood oxygen saturation, and others. Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is a professional nonlinear video editing application initially developed by Macromedia and, since 1998, by Apple as part of its Pro Apps collection. Final Cut Pro allows users to import, edit, and process video footage and output it in a wide variety of formats. Logic Pro. Logic Pro is a digital audio workstation and MIDI sequencer software application for Mac OS developed by Apple. Logic Pro provides software instruments, audio effects, and recording facilities for music synthesis. It also supports Apple Loops, which are royalty-free, professionally recorded instrument loops. GarageBand. GarageBand is a line of digital audio workstations developed by Apple for Mac OS, iPad OS, and iOS devices that allow users to create music or podcasts. It was originally released for Mac OS in 2004 and brought to iOS in 2011. The app's music and podcast creation systems enable users to create multiple tracks with pre-made MIDI keyboards, pre-made loops, an array of various instrumental effects, and voice recordings. iWork. iWork is an office suite of applications created by Apple for its Mac OS, iPad OS, and iOS operating systems and also available cross-platform through the iCloud website. It includes the presentation application Keynote, the word processing and desktop publishing application Pages, and the spreadsheet application Numbers. The equivalent Microsoft Office applications to Pages, Numbers, and Keynote are Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, respectively. Keynote. Keynote is presentation software developed by Apple as part of the iWork productivity suite. Users can create slideshows that include images, from the device's camera roll, text, and charts, and they can select themes, fonts, styles, transitions, and animation from a range of options. They can play their presentations from the device or share them via iCloud, email, or other apps, and they can export presentations in Keynote, PDF, or PowerPoint formats and then open them through other apps on the device. In addition to the basic features for creating and viewing presentations, Keynote also comes with a remote feature that allows users to use one Apple device to control a presentation on another Mac, iPad, or iPhone. Pages. Pages is a powerful word processor that lets you create stunning documents and comes with most Apple devices. It is part of the iWork productivity suite and runs on the Mac OS, iPad OS, and iOS operating systems. It is also available on the web through iCloud. Documents saved as a Pages file can contain a variety of different content types, such as reports, posters, brochures, newsletters, and books. Apple Pages also provides a number of different templates to create these document types. The contents of a Pages file may contain text, images, graphs, tables, and charts. Apple Pages runs on Mac OS, iPad OS, and iOS operating systems. Numbers. Numbers is a spreadsheet application developed by Apple as part of the iWork productivity suite alongside Keynote and Pages. Numbers uses a free-form, canvas approach that demotes tables to one of many different media types placed on a page. Other media, like charts, graphics, and text, are treated as peers. In comparison, traditional spreadsheets like Microsoft Excel use the table as the primary container, with other media placed within the table. Numbers also includes features from the seminal Lotus Improv, notably the use of formulas based on ranges rather than cells.